Good morning, everybody. Michael here. I know it has been 3-4 months since I've done a video. I'm sitting here at a local park in Tulsa, Oklahoma, enjoying some coffee, just taking a break. It's early in the morning and, well, not super early, but early anyway, and just gathering my thoughts for the day. I wanted to bring everybody up to date. My last video was in December, so I suppose quite a bit has happened in that time, but nothing super interesting. To be honest with you, the last time that I went out and did any missionary work was in December, right before Christmas. Was in Louisiana. Then I came back to the Tulsa area, and since that time I've gotten more involved in my church, helping out around there, and also I've been taking some Bible courses, as well as I started a part-time job. I wanted to build my finances back up, and so taking a job at Walmart, not the best choice, but it was a simple job to get, and it's an easy job without any responsibility, but it's very physical. So there's some health benefits, to me staying in something physical. Although, man, I do have some very, very sore days. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to stay in that job. I know I'm going to be in it at least through May. At the end of May, I'm going to Texas for my daughter's graduation from high school. This will be the last child to graduate. And after that, I don't know. I know I'll probably come back to this area because, as I said, I have gotten quite a bit more involved in my church, and I don't particularly have anything pending out there for me to go and work. I would like to probably do a little bit more traveling this summer, but we'll just have to see. I've been looking into this thing, started to look into this thing with Amazon called Camper Force. If you don't know what that is, you can work in their warehouses and kind of like having a seasonal job, and they give you a stipend for a place to camp and things like that. And that might be a way to get some traveling done. But the whole point of this channel and what I started out to do was to talk about being used by God, being put into a position like the missionary, like going out and doing the disaster recovery. But it feels like that aspect of my life has ended, or it's at least on hold. The connections that I had in that area have more or less dried up, or there's just something has happened there it just seems like it's not there, that the relationship is not there anymore. And so I just don't know. I'm definitely in a waiting period, in a holding pattern, if you like to fly. I'm definitely in a holding pattern. I just really don't know. Earlier this year, I thought I was going to move down to Texas and be near my daughter for the last part of her school year and graduation, but even that just didn't seem to I don't know, I didn't feel a pull that way. It was a strong thought, but I didn't really feel pulled to do it, or like I don't know. didn't seem like it was the right thing to do or the thing I was supposed to do, but lately it doesn't seem like a lot of things are that way. I've been trying to get used to all the changes that I made in the van. I added another little cabinet that has become my kitchen cooking area. It's got 3 drawers, and my pots and my pans are in it, and then on top of it is my burner. And it works really well, except that it's a little tall, and my pot that I use there, not my skillet's fine, but my pot is kind of tall, and it makes it a little difficult to see what I'm cooking. It's working, just maybe not like I'd like. I haven't really decided if I'll do anything about that. I'm still debating on whether or not to change out the cabinet that I have right behind the driver's seat here to something a little narrower to give me a little more foot room. And I am thinking about swapping things around so that my bed is right behind the driver's seat rather than a cabinet. If I do that, this is a Chevy Express van, it has double doors on both sides. So on hot evenings when there's a breeze, I could literally open the doors and let the wind blow across me. And I think about doing that, and I think about being able to sit there in bed and look out the door, and that might be something I want to do. I haven't decided. I also, if I move the bed, it would give me a little more room to put a back on the bed so that it could act more like a couch. So that might be the way I want to go. Hi, Mr. Squirrel. Hello. This park is full of squirrels. Bunches and bunches of them. There's one other park here in town that has a lot of squirrels that I know of. Not Chandler Park. What is it? Anyway, can't think of that. I call it Squirrel Park because you walk through the park and the squirrels will walk right up to you, almost like they want to talk to you. Of course, they're just expecting food, but they're very accustomed to that. And so it's kind of interesting. I don't know how healthy it is for the animals to be that way, but they do seem to be that way. I've sat in this park before and had my doors open and had squirrels almost come inside the van just to see what's going on. So anyway, folks, I wanted to update you. I've been thinking a lot lately about the fact that I hadn't been making any videos, and I've just been so caught up, I guess, in work and just working on my own spiritual life. Working on my own relationship and trying to increase my knowledge of the Bible and increase my relationship with Jesus. Also, this job, almost everybody I work with is a young person. You know, they're early to mid-20s, even some teenagers. And I've got people of all walks of life. I've got people in the LGBTQ group. I've got one guy I work with. I'm pretty sure he's a warlock, or he's into Wiccan. He's doing some kind of witchcraft. Possibly 2 people like that. A lot of really lost people, and then one great blessing, a young lady that's really on fire for God. And she's a lot more outspoken than I am, which is surprising. I don't know. I've always found it easy to talk to people, but for some reason when it comes to God, I'm not as outspoken as I should be, and I actually find personal shame in that. And that's one of the things that I've been trying to work on, is what's going on with me. Anyway, that's probably enough babbling from me. But I'm still going. I'm still out here. I'm still living the van life. In fact, I celebrated 1 year in van life in February. I should have made a video then. Celebrated 1 year, and I don't see that changing, but I wonder about things. I would like to find a piece of property, not to build a home, but maybe a place to build a plug-in, a place that I can go and stay when I want to. Right now, I stay pretty close to where I work and travel back and forth to where I go to church, which is about 40 miles from here. They've given me permission to stay on the property, and so 2 or 3 nights a week I'm on the church property. I can even plug in if I want to. And then the other 2 or 3 nights I'm either in the Walmart parking lot or a local Camping World or something like that. So anyway, thank you all for your support. Thank you for your prayers. Keep your eyes on Jesus. Keep your eyes on the truth. We don't know when he's coming. I know we all think he's coming soon, and I'm sure that's the truth. But we still don't know exactly when, and there's still a lot of work that needs to be done. One of my main concerns right now is that, and it's evident, I see it where I work, is that there are generations of young people that are lost. Big time lost. So, stay true to Jesus, and we'll catch you later. Love y'all.